on the little tape cassettes, and I hid in her closet
Of my grandmother's home, her mom, hoping that when she came home, I could just press play. She would listen, and I poured my heart out, like just saying, "You don't have to speak to me. You don't have to."
After all the fessing and arguments, I did some research. Destiny Therapy upset about Melody speaking about this issue. Miss W angry about it. So, what is a motherless daughter? A motherless daughter refers to a woman or girl who has lost her mother due to death, separation, abandonment, or other reasons. This term often carries profound emotional and psychological implications, influencing various aspects of the individual's life. Here are some key points about the experiences and impacts associated with being a motherless daughter. Emotional and psychological impact. 1. Grief and loss. The loss of a mother can lead to profound grief and a sense of emptiness. The grieving process may involve stages such as denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance, but everyone experiences it differently. 2. Identity and self-esteem. Mothers often play a key role in shaping their daughter's sense of self. Losing a mother can create identity challenges, especially during formative years when a girl is developing her self-concept and understanding of the world. 3. Sense of security. Mothers are frequently seen as primary sources of emotional and physical security. Their absence can lead to feelings of vulnerability and insecurity, impacting relationships and overall well-being. Developmental considerations. 1. Childhood development. For young girls, a mother's presence is crucial for emotional support, guidance, and nurturing. Loss at a young age can affect emotional regulation, social development, and attachment styles. 2. Adolescence and adulthood. As girls grow into adolescence and adulthood, the absence of a mother can influence their views on womanhood, motherhood, and relationships. It can also affect their ability to seek and form healthy emotional connections. Support systems and coping. 1. Community and support groups. Many motherless daughters find solace and support in communities or groups where they can share their experiences and receive emotional support. Books like Motherless Daughters by Hope Edelman provide valuable insights and support for those navigating this experience. 2. Therapeutic interventions. Counseling and therapy can be crucial for motherless daughters to process their grief, work through unresolved emotions, and develop coping strategies for navigating life without a mother. Cultural and societal influences. 1. Cultural expectations. Different cultures have varying expectations and norms around family and motherhood. Being motherless can affect how a woman is perceived and supported within her cultural context. 2. Societal implications. Societal narratives often place significant value on the mother-daughter relationship, which can intensify feelings of loss and isolation for those without a mother. It can also impact how they are treated and understood by others. Positive outcomes and growth. 1. Resilience and independence. Many motherless daughters develop strong resilience and independence, learning to navigate life's challenges with strength and resourcefulness. 2. Empathy and compassion. The experience of loss can foster deep empathy and compassion for others, particularly for those experiencing similar hardships. Being a motherless daughter is a deeply personal experience that varies widely among individuals. The impact of losing a mother can shape a woman's life in profound ways, but with support and understanding, many find paths to healing and strength. Kenya Moore, a reality TV star and former Miss USA, has been open about her challenging relationship with her mother. Kenya's mother, Patricia Moore, has not been a part of her life since birth. Patricia decided to hand over Kenya to her paternal grandmother, to be raised, and has never acknowledged Kenya as her daughter, even to this day. This estranged relationship has deeply affected Kenya, and she has shared her experiences publicly. In her 2018 memoir, Game Get Some, and through her appearances on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kenya has discussed the emotional impact of growing up without a mother. She highlights the pain of being rejected by her mother and the struggles that come with being a motherless daughter, dealing with feelings of abandonment and longing for maternal connection. Kenya Moore's story resonates with many motherless daughters who often face similar emotional and psychological challenges. The shared experience of coping with the absence of a mother can foster a sense of solidarity and understanding among those who have gone through similar circumstances. Foster a sense of solidarity and understanding among those who have gone through similar circumstances. A great book to read about motherless daughters is Edmund Hope. Here is one of the story from her book. Dear Hope, I am sitting here alone on Mother's Day. I am 23 years old. My mother died almost 10 years ago. I was 13. There is an emptiness inside of me, a void that will never be filled. No one in your life will ever love you as your mother does. Mother is no love as pure and conditional and strong as a mother love, and I will never be loved that way again. I feel as though my development as a woman was irreversible damage/alter. I have always, since then, had male friends. I feel I can only relate to males, and I think I am a very masterly woman, not my outward appearance, but I never learned how to socialize, how to engage in meaningless chit-chat, how to talk on the phone for hours. And now, as a man do, I look down on that type of behavior. And there are all of the selfish reasons I miss my mother. I will have no one to help me plan my wedding. I don't even know where to begin. I have to find a book about it. No one to stay with me after my first child is born. The list goes on and on. There is nothing I want more in the world than to have children, but I don't know if it would be fair to her if I had a daughter. There are so many things about being a woman, a daughter, and a mother that I don't know and can't see any way for me to learn. Plus, I feel like I probably died when I'm 39 and leave my children to suffer the pain and confusion that I have. Dear Miss Edmund, do you ever get over it? Do you ever get on with your life? Thank you all for subscribing, like, and share. 1. Seek therapy to work through feelings of loss and emptiness. 2. Join a support group for individuals who have lost their mothers at a young age. 3. Consider reaching out to female friends or family members for support and guidance. 4. Research books or resources on socializing and engaging in meaningful conversations. 5. Start practicing small talk and phone conversations with friends or acquaintances. 6. Begin planning for future milestones such as weddings and childbirth. Seek advice from trusted individuals. 7. Consider seeking professional help to address fears and concerns about motherhood. 8. Focus on self-care and personal growth to overcome feelings of inadequacy and fear of the future.
We don't have to be friends. You don't have to call me your daughter, but can you at least speak to me, acknowledge me, let's try to have a friendship. And when she came home, my cousin buried me in the closet, put all the clothes, things. So I was hidden in her closet. And when she came home, I remember my heart was just beating out of my chest. And I think it was around 11, 12, I think. And she came in, she figured out what was going on. She was like, who is there? She opened the closet door. She pulled all the clothes and things off of me, grabbed me out of there, took the recording, and she was livid. She was livid. My grandmother was home. It was her mom. And she told me, I don't have a daughter. She pretended like, I didn't exist, but she was livid. She had a conversation with my grandmother, her mom, and she told her mother to her face, I've never had a child. She was like, I've never had a child. And my grandmother, for the first time ever in my life, I saw her take up for me. Like, why can't you just speak to her? Why do you have to treat her that way? And my mother was like, I've never had a child. I don't know what you're talking about. They were arguing, and I just remember crying. My cousin was crying. And after she was done speaking to my mom, her mother, she came to me and she said, I will dog you for the rest of your life. She was like, I will never be your friend. I will dog you I will never forget those words. And that was, after that, I think it just left me feeling like that's the end of it, That was the end of it. And I don't know what happened to me, but over time, I think I just developed like this thick skin that said,